Happy Sunday. I'm happy to be back with you here tonight because I missed you guys last Sunday. This is Shauna Marie Fisher here doing my free little mini animal communication reading. So give you a couple minutes to jump on. Sorry, I just had some dinner and I ate way too fast. And like, oh my goodness, but hey, that's okay. So anyway, I'm happy to be here with you. Happy New Year. I hope you guys all had a fabulous Christmas and a fabulous Hanukkah. Um and a fabulous New Year as well. I hope it was all fabulous. And hey, Patty, good to see you. Let's see if I can see who else is here. Hey, Michelle, good to see you too. So I'm going to see who else pops on. So I'm just going to pop open my phone and then hopefully not have my volume on. I have a new phone, so I just don't. Oops, wait, there we go. And I turned up the volume instead of turning it down. Oh my Lord. So anyway, technology is my friend, right? So there we go. I'm embracing how to figure it out. And I'm happy to be here with you all. So, and man, it sure is cold here where I'm at in in Vancouver, Washington. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but it is cold here. I think it's like in the 30s or something. So, but hey, you know what? I guess it could be worse. It could be like negative degrees. At least it's like positive degrees. I don't know if that makes sense. Positive degrees. Sure, I'm just gonna make it up and roll with it. So anyway, so at least it's not like -2 or something. So I guess that's an upside, and at least it's not like 115 degrees. So there you go. So anyway, I'm just going to give you guys a couple minutes. Ooh, and some exciting. Oh, Michelle says it snowed today in Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. Woohoo. So hopefully it didn't snow too much where you can still get out and about. So Cleveland. I think I know some other people that are in Cleveland, Ohio. So there we go. Oh, and then a really cool thing is, so on Friday night, hey Brittany, good to see you. On Friday night, I submitted my book to my publisher, so I'm super excited for that to like get that rolling forward. So woohoo! So sometime after the beginning of this year, because it's already 2022. Oh my goodness, 1/2/2022 today. I will have my book out. So so stay tuned for that. I have some fun things planned in preparation for that. And then I see a question here from Brittany, so I want to get to that. So so glad to catch you before I hopped in the shower. Me too. And oh, thank you, Brittany. I'm so excited too. So Brittany says, we had another fight between Mishka and Patches over a squeaky toy. My fielders tell me Patches ingested it and instigated it and attacked what really happened. So what I got from that is, and hey Melina, and Jared, hey Jared. So what I got from that is that I see like a kapow like that. Like this is what Patches is showing me, like kapow. Like I went and told her that this is my toy and I'm the one that is standing the ground and I am the one that's going to take charge and I will let her have the toy if I feel that it's okay for her to have the toy, but I'm going to be the one that's in charge. And so they're still kind of like, you know, working that out where Mishka's like, okay, like I'm not going to like stand my ground too much. Like I'll stand it, but not like too much. So so that's what I get from that. And to just really yeah, just to really, yeah. And she got put in her place. So it's like they're just like establishing their boundaries and they're like, cool, you know, they're kind of like magnetizing those boundaries and figuring out how they are gonna work. So it's like whoo. So they're just working through that. And I definitely feel like, and hey Linda, I definitely feel like they will work through that. It's just gonna take some time. And I feel like you're really aware of what is going on with them. So that's definitely a really, really good thing, because it's always important to be aware of, what is going on. So let's see here. You said Mishka tried to run away. Patches got in trouble. She was not happy with me. I out Patches in her place. I had to cut her off from chasing after Mishka. No top dogs besides me. Exactly, right? So it's like they're learning those boundaries, and then you're like, Mishka is helping you with Patches to be like, hey, like, I'm gonna help you to like be that leader role. It's like Mishka is helping to bring that balance to help you with that. So, oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's what I get from that, my friend. So hopefully that helps. Keep me posted there. And let's see here. And Patty says, can we check in with Mr. Dutton and see, and hey, Kathy, and check in and see if he has any thoughts on his feet. He had x-rays and they look good, but he has thin soles. How does he feel about getting shoes on his feet? And it's interesting because he's like having me like, roll my foot back and forth and kind of like curl up my toes. He's like, if you remind me that, like, if I have something, oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Brittany. Have a great shower. You're welcome, my friend. So what Dutton is showing me, like, show him that he can still move around his foot and his hoof if he has it covered with something. Remind him that that'll help to keep his foot all healthy. It'll help to keep his hoof healthy, and that it's not going to be like, so thick that something goes on, like when they put the shoes on him, that they're not going to be super thick. And just remind him that he'll still be able to like move his hoof around, is what he says. He's like, oh, I don't know, but it's like when I show him that it'll help, he's like, oh, okay, then I'm more intrigued by it. If I know that it will help me, then it intrigues me more, and then I'm more okay with it, is what I feel. And hey, Lee, good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. And then right, and Brittany says, I asked Patches why she couldn't just be a chill dog. Patches is like, yep, not so much. So oh my goodness, she's like, I'm your challenger. Let's see here. And Michelle says, Abby devours her food and wants to eat all the time. I feed her twice a day. Will she ease up? And why does she eat so fast? She's like, hey, Deb. She's like, I eat so fast because it's like, is it going to be there? Is it not going to be there? She's like, having her eyes get really big. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to eat fast. I have to eat fast. And it's interesting because I ate my dinner like super fast tonight. And usually I don't eat fast. So it's like, if you just keep showing her and reminding her that, like, when she eats slower, it'll actually help with her digestion, and it'll feel better like on her like esophagus and in her digestion tract if she does eat slower. So she says just keep showing her that, and she says show her like a backup place that she can have food. So she's like, have my main food bowl, and then have like another one that I have too that can be some backup. So like I have a backup to the food that is always there for me, but then I have a backup. She says if I have a backup, that will really help me. Yes, if I have a backup, that will be really, really good, is what I get. So she's like, I feel like she will ease up on it, but it's just, it's taken her some time to be like, okay, like I can relax about this food thing, and I can relax, and I don't have to stress out so much about it, that I can kind of like ease into that and relax, and that's what I get from that. And I'm happy to connect with you. So hopefully that helps there. Michelle. And hey, Darlene. Let's see here. And let's see here. I'm happy to connect with you too, Kathy. Can you tell anything about my New Yorkie Sasha? What is she trying to tell me? Is Sasha angry? So what I feel like with Sasha is I feel that she's like, no, she's like having me bite my nails. Oh, and you're so welcome, Michelle. She's having me bite my nails. She's like she's, and I know that's really weird that I'm sitting here doing that on camera, but she's showing me like that I'm trying to work through things from where I was like way before I was with you. I'm working through things from where I was before. So I'm working through that, and that I just need some time to kind of like remove those layers that I have up, remove those layers that I have up. I need to remove those layers, and it almost makes me think of like an airplane with like wheels up. Like, so it's like I need some time to kind of like get my footing more. And the more you can kind of what Sasha is showing me, the more you can kind of like appease me and kind of really like kind of go down at my level and kind of like hand things to me, like hand me some treats and hand me some food that will really help too. Like the more you keep warming up to her, the more she's gonna warm up to you. And she says, even though you have been doing that, she's like, keep doing that, because she's like, it's gonna take her more time to build up that trust. But she says you and her are there to work together on that, and you and her are there to work together on that. So just keep working together on that is what I get from that. So hopefully that helps. And hey, Emmy, good to see you, and good to see you, Lily, as well. Let's see here. Oh, and Darlene says, oh, you got your hair did, looks beautiful. Thank you. I know it was so fun to do it different. I kind of went like a different kind of color, because I kind of found that having the lighter color was drowning me out, and I did kind of a different style. It's fun to kind of just mix it up a little bit. So thank you. It's fun to do that. So wondering why Millie is itching and biting lately. It seems too cold to have fleas. Could it be anxiety? She's not happy about the rain right now. So one thing I learned is, even if it is cold, it's still like there. You're so welcome, Kathy. Is there still can be and I just recently learned this myself, to be totally transparent. And oh, thank you, Emmy. Is that it can that fleas can still happen in the cold, because I recently went through a thing with my fur babies with that. And so what I feel like with Millie is it's not not anxiety. It's like there's something that's biting at me that I gotta get. It's like something biting at me that I have to get. So I feel like maybe like another round of like a flea medication. And then she's showing me like in parts it's anxiety, but it's like there's something I have to get to. It's like there's something that I have to get to is what I pick up on. So it's like a little bit of both. And it might not be like a big amount of fleas, maybe just like one, because even just one, like if they have a flea sensitivity or like a flea allergy, just that one flea can kind of wreak havoc, and it can cause them to like really itch and bite a lot. So I feel like it's part in that. She's like, yeah, they're back. They're back. She's like, they're back. And then she's showing me it's part like anxiety. And then she's like, brr, the cold too. She's like, brr, the cold. She's like, let's warm each other up, mama. She says, let's warm each other up. Let's warm each other up is what she says. So so there is that. And good to see you too, Emmy. I think I already responded to that. And thank you. I love this hair color too. So thank you, Emmy. It's always fun to change it up, and I'm always willing to do that. Now all I need to do is go get some like hair tinsel again, because I haven't had that in a while. So I'm thinking of maybe doing that. And then I see let's see here. Darlene says, thank you. Daddy keeps covering her up. Lots of blankets. And you're so welcome. She's like, yes. Ooh, lots of blankets. She's like, ooh, I like it. Lots of blankets. So and then yes. So Lily says, may I get a message? I just got my two months old 2 months ago. He was a rescue. He actually found a device that was put in my backyard. I'm not sure. I may get a message. I just got my 2 months. He was a rescue. He actually found I'm not sure, like for some reason, Lily, it's cutting out the mess, like the part of the question here. For some reason, it's not here. But what I get with, like, what I picked up on from your rescue is, like, I was brought to you to remind you of, like, the connection of love that lives within you and lives within inside you. I was brought to you to remind you um of that connection of love. Like, it's like, and what I get too is like the rescue, like we remind each other of that. And it's like that connection of love, and that connection of love, and that's what we remind each other of, and that's what we show each other. That's what we show each other, and what we showcase to each other is what I pick up on. So that's what I get there. And hey, Lisa, good to see you. Hello to you and Miss Chloe Grace. Good to see you. So there you go. You can hear Nugget behind me. I have an empty shoebox that I have back there, and she is like tearing up the shoebox. But you know what? It's better that she tear up the shoebox than shoes, right? So hey. So I call that a win right there. So anyway, so there's that. I'm going to see if there's any other questions. Oh, cool. Michelle says, speaking of scratching, Abby is okay, hold on. Let's see here. Lily says, he's such a good boy. Thank you. Any idea of his original name? So what I get, you're so welcome, Lily. What I get his original name was the name Ty just came to me. Ty. So Ty, Ty. The name Ty or Kai. Ty or Kai. Ty or Kai is what came to me. Ty or Kai. And then, yeah, Ty or Kai. And then he just told me, like, I sigh now with the love that I have, and I'm so happy for the love that I have now and the love that I found, and I'm so happy for that, and I'm happy for that, as I like kind of like tap my heart is what I feel with that. And then okay, so I'm gonna go back to Michelle's question. Michelle says, speaking of scratching, Abby is scratching a lot. Is it fleas or dry skin? She got 1 round of flea meds, and we have 2 more months, but the vet was wrong about her weight. So not so much if the flea med is not strong enough. They said she was 4.5 pounds, and she's really 7.5 pounds. And you're so welcome, Lily. I'm so happy you could be here tonight. So let's see. So what I pick up on from that is it's like she does need like 2 more rounds of the flea medication, but then it's also there's like dryness in my skin because I want to itch. I want to itch. It's like dry. So and I know cats don't really like baths, so it's like, oh, you can't really give her like some sort of like an oatmeal bath to soothe her or something, but she makes me want to like itch the back of my back. She's like itchy, dry. So if there's something that they can give you to help with like with dry skin too. And then I definitely would see too if they could, like, since they got the weight wrong, if they could exchange those that 2-month supply that you have that is the wrong weight, if they could exchange that for you for the proper weight, I would ask them if they are able to do that, like make that exchange. So then the other 2 months of treatment that you give her are the right dosage for her weight, and see if they would do that, because usually it's like the life cycle of a flea, I believe, is like 3 months. So it's like having like if you have an outbreak, like having like 3 months of treatment is definitely really beneficial. And then also too, for those of you, since we're speaking about medications, for those of you that may not know, actually, if you have a Costco near you, actually Costco sells pet medications. So I recently got some pet medications for Nugget, my dog Nugget, at Costco, and it was like significantly less than the vet. Like, it's like, and I know the vet, they only can get like a smaller quantity, so of course they have to make money from that. But Costco is a great place to check for pet medications if you happen to have a Costco card near, or maybe Sam's Club. I don't know if Sam's Club does has a pharmacy as well, but you might want to check into that. And hey, Tosh, good to see you. So there you go. So yeah, right. I know I didn't know about that, about the Costco, about that either for the longest time. So it's really great to know, because like seriously, it is a huge savings. Like, oh my gosh, like huge. I think I saved like over getting the medications for Nugget there. I saved over $100 by going to Costco. So yeah, so because I had to get her some Apoquil for itching, and at the vet, like it would have been probably like $60 or $70 more, and there's some other stuff too. So it was like a huge, oh, and an antibiotic I had to get her too. So it was like huge savings. So there is that. And hey, Rick, good to see you. So yeah, so there you go. And now I'm like itching all of a sudden too. So it's like there's an itch in the air, right? So there we go. And let's see here. Lisa says, is Chloe Grace scared of fireworks? She's like, ow, ow. She's like, I don't like them, because she's like, oh, they jolt, they jolt, they jolt. She's like having me move like this, like they jolt me, and they jolt, they jolt, they jolt. And I don't like them. So one thing you can do for fireworks is there's a few different things. They have these like calming caps that you can get, and this actually might work for you, Darlene, for Millie with the rain. So they have these calming caps, and they go over their head, and it's kind of like a headband that we wear for ourselves in the snow, and it goes over their ears and under their chin, and it's called a calming cap. So sometimes those can help. There is a thing that you can get over the counter at most like natural pet stores called Composure, that works really good. And then there is actually Bach Rescue Remedy for pets. So it's just a flower essence blend, and you can put a few drops in their food or in their water or even in their mouth, like around the time that the fireworks are going to happen, like that, that day, or even, right at that time. And that can definitely help to ease things. But Chloe's like, damn fireworks, is what she is just like, ugh. So that's what I get from Miss Chloe Grace. Oh my goodness, Chloe. So there is that. And then hi to you too, Tosh. Good to see you all here. Oh my goodness. So any idea why Harper gets so feisty right before bed? Harper's like, well, and then she has me put my hands on my hips. Well, I haven't had the proper wind down time. Do some like tug, and I'm like wanting to go like this, like tug, like tug, like tug, like do some tug games with me, and some like play. So maybe like throw something for me and have some fun and do some like wind down time with me. And that I really I want to have some. Oh, Nugget just found her favorite toy. I'll show you guys here. Have some wind down time with me, with maybe like one of my favorite toys, and that's why I get so feisty, because it's like, okay, give me some wind down time and some like love time and some time right before bed, and that will really help. And hey, Gail, so this is like toy right here. This is like Nugget's favorite toy. See, it used to squeak, but it doesn't squeak anymore. And if you could see her, she's like just sitting looking at me. She loves this toy. Come here, Nugget. She's like, no, I'm just gonna sit here and look at it. And she kind of made a funny smile, but she loves this toy. Like it's her throw toy. So it's like, I feel like, it's like she's helping to communicate with Harper, because she's like, yeah, like yeah, fun. We all need fun. So Harper's like, yeah, like give me some more fun and some more love time before bed, and that'll help with my feisty meter. That will help that'll help calm down my feisty meter. If you just like give in and just do it, come on, just do it. She says, she's like, just do it. And Tosh says, good to know. Thank you. You're so welcome. That's exactly what she's trying to get me to do, but I'm already in bed. Ha ha ha. She's like, hey, you don't have to move. You can just like tug right there, or you can just throw the thing for me and like I'll bring it back. She's like, just do it. She's like, I'm not asking you to get out of bed. You can just stay right there and appease me by doing what I want. She says, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Harper. She's so funny. Love that. Oh my goodness. So, um, oh my goodness. I love all tuning into the animals, right? Because you just never know what's gonna come through. And they always have, so much humor and insight. And some of them even have some sass too. I know my two girls have some sass. I guess I must have a little bit of sassiness in me. So that's probably why they have a little bit in them as well. So there is that. Ooh, and why I have you all on here, I wanted to see if you guys would be interested in this. So I know we started the new year, right? I had thought about this, but I didn't put it out there. It's already January 2nd, but I had thought about doing this thing. So I connect with like kind of spirit animals and power animals for people and like animal wisdom. And I had thought about doing a thing called an animal of the year reading. So you know how people do like a word of year, like here's your word for 2022. Like it might be like grace or beauty or peace or whatever it is. I was thinking of doing an animal of the year reading and have it be where I tune into intuitively to you and tune into an animal that is working with you in this year of 2022. And sometimes it might even have like what animal was helping you like at the end of 2021 and then coming into 2022. So I was thinking of doing like that, like animal of the year reading. So I would love to know, like, and hey, Laurel, I would love to know if some of you are interested in that, because I was like, hey, you know what? Like, it's not, it's still January, so it's like, I might as well do. Okay, cool. So Tosh says that sounds cool. Emmy it says sounds cool. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna get that put up there this week, and I think I'll just like leave it up through like the month of January. So I was like, hey, what else can I do fun for people, right? I always want to do like different fun things for you guys. So cool. And Lisa says cool too. Yay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do it then. I love it. So thank you. Thank you. You guys get me like motivated, and I love that so much. So thank you. And then let's see. Hey Carrie, good to see you. And hey Sal, good to see you. And then Emmy says, I'm missing the rescue horses because of my fractured kneecap. Oh, I'm sending you so much love, Emmy. And the horses say they're connecting with you. They said, you see us up here, and they're having me close my eyes. So they said, close your eyes and see us up here, and we're here with you, and we're sending you healing, and we're sending you love, and we're right here with you, and we're right here with you, and we're right here with you. And they said that they miss and love you too. They said we miss and love you too. And then hey Stacy, oh, and I am sending you so much love, Stacy. So I just got to go with that next. And then I'll jump back to the other two. So what I feel is coming from Maddie is she says like our love is like bound together like rice. Like she's showing me like this sounds so weird, but I have to go with what's coming to me is, oh, can you see me now, Stacy? I hope I'm not freezing up now. Am I frozen now, or can you see me? Because I saw you said you're freezing up, so I want to make sure you can see me. So let me know that you can see me, because I want to make sure. Okay, cool. You can hear me now. Okay, because I was like, I want to make sure you get this message. So what Maddie says is like you guys are like sticky rice. She's like, we're like sticky rice. So she says, I'm still there right with you. Like I'm stuck in your heart, and I'm there in your heart. And it's interesting. So I decided to wear this like necklace today, and I usually don't wear this, but I decided to wear this, and it's like, and Maddie wants me to show you like that heart connection. She's like, wants you to be reminded like that heart connection is there. She says, I'm just as much a part of you now as I was then. And she says, I have, and she says, don't worry, like I passed in my sleep peacefully. She says she wants you to know like it was peacefully, and that you were giving her comfort in that time because of that connection that you have with her. So she says like that it that she just like slept and then didn't wake up, and she says that she sends you love, and she says like you have even there's like a deeper thing that you guys are working with right now. There's a deeper thing that you guys are working with, and she's giving you healing from above. She says there's so much more now that I can do for you, that I can help you with, because I'm not strained. Oh my gosh, and she make me tear up. She's like, since I'm not strained with my physical constraints anymore, so now I can be there even more right by your side to give you healing and to give you healing. And I shower you with love, and I shower you with love, and I shower you with love. And she says, thank you for picking me up and holding me after I passed. She says, I felt you do that. She says, I felt you do that, and my presence was with you in that moment, and I felt that. And she says, thank you. And she says, thank you. And she says, thank you for always honoring me, and thank you for always loving me, and thank you for always loving me. And our love is still strong and still powerful. And I'm looking over you, and I am your light. I am your light. I am your love of light that's like circling over you. And she makes me think of like a lighthouse, like the light moves around the lighthouse, like the top of the lighthouse. She says that I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, and I'm always right there. And she says, look to the flowers. She says, look to the flowers and see those signs for her. And she's just like, whew. She had me go like this, like see those signs that come from her. So you might just like feel, you just might feel something like a brush of hair or something. She says that the signs are alive. And I'm sending you so much love, Stacy. And if there's anything that you need, definitely please reach out to me, because I know how much your Maddie is to you. So I'm sending you so much love, so much love, so much love. And hi, Tressa, and hi, Patricia, and hi, Veronica, and just so much love, Stacy. And I'm here if you need anything, and I'm sending you big hugs, big hugs, big hugs, big hugs. So yeah, so big hugs. If we could all just like and Stacy, you're so welcome, Stacy. You're so welcome. If we could all just hear like collectively, and it's interesting because there's 13 likes and 13 people listening. So watch the number 13 too, Stacy. And if we could just all collectively like shower Stacy with like some love, and shower Stacy with some love, and send lots of love Stacy's way. So lots of love to you, Stacy. Lots of love. Yeah. So yeah, just need a minute after that. I just want to just be in a space where I have my hands open, and I'm just sending Stacy love and love and love and love to you, Stacy. And so and you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Stacy. And so let's see here. And Carrie says, Mila Kitty is doing well. Would she like to tell me anything? She says she wants you to sit still with her more. She says, sit still with me more. I want you to sit still. She's like having me like put my hand on my hand. She says, sit still with me more. She's like, go like this, go like this. She's like, don't get up, and it's like, don't get up and go do that thing that you need to do. Just like sit with me and sit more still with me, and sit more still with me, and use me as your connection for the work that you're doing. Like use me as your connection and the conduit for that connection, that I'm there helping. And that's what I do, that I'm there helping, and I'm there helping, and just that I'm that connection, and I'm that connection, and I'm that connection. So yes, I'm that connection. So yes. So let's see here. And Emmy says, we all need big hugs right now. It's been a tough year. Yeah, right. And 2022 is here now, and hopefully there's just oh my goodness, more love that we can all share with each other, right? It's so important. So I'm just gonna jump to, let's see here. I see a question here from Sal. Don't worry, I'll get to the rest of your questions here too. And hey, Sharon, good to see you. So Sal says, I adopted a really traumatized lab mix from Texas. Bless your heart, Sal, for doing that. Rescues have a soft spot in my heart for sure. My dogs are rescues. So named Tony about 4 years ago. He's sweet. He has a goofy streak, but he's still terribly afraid of people. And secondly, objects. He's also very overreactive to dogs. I don't want to put him on Prozac, as two vets suggested. His homeopathist has been off the radar since the pandemic started. I also think he has food allergy, that because of the same reason I don't have access to have him muscle tested for food allergies via, I think you're going to say via that that holistic that homeopathist. So so what I get from Tony is, what Tony's showing me is like part of like the things that are going on with him is part of it is related to the food allergies. And I feel like there's a happy medium of something that's not Prozac that you can give him, that is like a more of like a natural kind of calming supplement. Like I know a lot of people use like Composure, like around the 4th of July, like something like that, that's more going to be easy on his system, because I definitely feel like if you did put him on the Prozac, that would be like too much of a shock to his system, and it would be like too harsh for him. I feel like it would be too harsh. So I feel like that would help, like something that, you know, you could work with your homeopathist about to help with that. Because I feel like for him, I feel like the Prozac would be like, woo, way too strong. Way too strong. And I feel like with the food allergies too, he showed me like that that like a big huge one is chicken, is chicken. I get like a huge one is chicken. And he says chicken is a huge one. He says I do a little bit better with like lamb. He says I do a little bit better with lamb, but like something about like some different kinds of fowl, that like, you know, birds, right? You know, that there's some sort of those that there is, that he does have a food sensitivity to, is what I pick up on. And then also too, just for those of you that are new here, and hey Rachel, is I do longer sessions with people too. So I do 60-minute and 90-minute sessions. So you know, I can tune into things like more in a more deeper level with those longer sessions too, just so you know that. And I'll make sure to put my website in here as well. So hopefully that helps, Sal. Hopefully you're still here. Let's see here. And you're welcome for the message from the horses, Emmy. Let's see here. Oh, that would be fun to do that sometime. Emmy says it would be cool to concentrate on one person and see if any of their pets from the past come through. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. I like that. So let's see here. And let's see here. Oh my God. Oh, Patricia, I don't mean to laugh at this question. So, is Cypress enjoying his blanket in this cold weather? He says it is, but he's like, oh, he's like at first, like it's, oh, he's like at first it's like weird on me. He's like, oh, he's like having me move around like this. He's like, at first it's weird on me. He's like, remind me that it's there to keep me warm, because he's like, and remind me that I can still that I can still move around really well when I have my blanket on, that I can still move around really well when I have my blanket on. So just remind me of that I can still move around really in my blanket really well. And good to see you, Rachel. Oh, yes. Rachel says, I would like you to come back to my group and do spirit animal readings. Yes. Oh my God. I would love that. Rachel, that would be amazing. And just those of you that don't know, Rachel Elizabeth makes the most beautiful tree of life pendants. It's Creativity with Rachel Elizabeth Design is her Facebook page. She is absolutely amazing. And then so there's that. And then Sal says, I'd like to budget for a longer session with you. I agree about Prozac being too strong for him. Composure is, you can get it at like most like natural feed stores, a lot of natural pet stores, excuse me. They do it helps it like during like the 4th of July and to calm anxieties. And I think you can actually there's other places you can get it as well. So it's a really cool thing. Composure. So yeah. And you're so welcome, Sal. You're definitely welcome. And then for anybody too that is like on just to put this out there, for anybody that is kind of on a budget and you have something that really needs to be addressed with your pet, like reach out to me and I'd be happy to like do like a sliding scale for you. So if like I felt like I just needed to say that. So for anybody that is needing that, and yeah, of course, Rachel, you're so welcome. So if anybody that's needing that, and yeah, I'm so glad you could tune in, Sal. And then and I definitely would love to come back in your group, and I want to have you come on here too, Rachel, sometime. It'd be so fun. We got to set that up. And then Patricia says, he was running and he was bucking and running. He's like, what the hell? He's like, what the heck? So he's like, what is this nonsense? So he's like, remember, show me what this is, and show me what this is, and show me what this is what Cypress says. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. And then Carrie says, I did that for 4 hours last night sitting with her. Wow, thank you. I was wondering if she wants to help me with my work. She's like, yes, connection. I want to help with that. And she says she loves it when she sits with you, and she's having me like push away this way. She says she loves your husband too, but she's like, I love it when she just sits with me. She's like, he can be over there and we're doing our thing. And there's like a little like woo woo thing. And then he's over there and we're in our own little like separate container. She's like, she says, I really love that. I love that separate container and that separate space with my mom. She says, I really love that. And I saw a question here from Veronica. Where did it go? Let's see if I can find it, because sometimes questions and hi Diana, good to see you, Diana. Okay, here's the question. So sorry, Veronica, and good to see you, Diana. Let's see here. Veronica says, does Mr. Nippy have any messages for me? He was restless the last 2 nights, and he's having me like move my leg. He's like, like it's like my back leg is kind of like stiff. My back leg is stiff. So kind of just like hold your hand there. That's why I was restless, because like my back legs. So like I was restless because of that. So just like hold your hand there and send me some gentle love, and send me some gentle love. And that will really help. And like we're both channeling together to help with the restlessness that you have and I have. Like I'm helping to help you, and you're helping to help me, is what I pick up on. So there is that. And then, Rachel, Emmy says, I want a Tree of Life pendant from Rachel. It's unbelievably beautiful. That's awesome. Yeah, her pendants are, oh my gosh, they are amazing. And it's just like everything that goes into them, and just the energy. They're just infused with just like, oh man, the energy from Rachel. There's just so much love that she puts into them. So yeah, get in your flow, Rachel. Your things are amazing. So, and you're welcome, Veronica. You're so welcome. And then let's see here. And then Lisa says, what's Chloe? What is the most favorite thing in the world to Chloe? She's like pointing like this. She says, you. She says, you. She says, you are her most favorite thing. She's like, you. She's like, you, my whole heart. She's like, my whole heart, my person. That is my most favorite thing. And then my comfy place to lay too. And then my comfy place to lay is my other favorite thing too. And then I'm going to take a drink of water. 1 second. And let's see here. And Rachel says, this is a great question, because animals do pick up on things from spirit and people in spirit too. Animals and people in spirit, they pick up on all of that. So Rachel says, I'm starting to think Miles is very sensitive to the spirit world. Is that possible? Yes. As I clap my hands, Miles says, yes, I'm sensitive to that. And he says I'm trying to help my dad. I'm trying to help my dad because he sees Steve's dad's presence, and I'm sending you guys so much love. So he says he sees that presence. So he says, I see that presence, and I see like other things too. And he's like, the ones that aren't welcome, I whoosh. He's like, whoosh, I squash them away. He says, he's like, the ones that I know aren't welcome, I squash them away. But he says that he's like a gatekeeper in some things. So he's like, I'm a gatekeeper for you. I'm a gatekeeper for you is what he says. So that's that. And then you're so welcome, Lisa. And you said she's your favorite too. I love that. So okay, yeah, I know it sounds like that's gonna be hard, Sal, exactly, because the things are going up in price and oh my goodness, yeah. So I hear you. I would be happy to help you. So I'm gonna put my website in here. If you want to go ahead and reach out to me, and we could definitely I will definitely work with you with what you're able to do, because that's just that's where my heart is. And my email is Shauna at ShaunaMarie Fisher.com. And then Rachel says interesting. And then yes, we could tell he was seeing his dad. Yeah, and he says he still sees him, because he says he's still up in the corner looking out, that he's still up in the corner looking out, that he's looking out, that I'm still in the corner looking out. And I'm just going to make sure to put my website over here, because sometimes it doesn't always go through with StreamYard. So I just want to make sure. And it has all the ways to contact me on there on my website. So I just went ahead and put that on in there too. And it makes it easy because it's just my name. Oh, and then I was going to go back to Diana's question. And then I see Alicia, good to see you. And then Beth, good to see you. Let's see here. And Emmy says, I pet dogs that all looked at one area of the living room as if they saw a spirit. Yeah, because they do. They definitely sense that for sure. And I saw Diana's question here. And then, okay. Diana says, can you connect to Waylon to see on his well-being? He says that, keep on the lookout. He says, I get more and more discouraged with how long it's been. But he says, I know that you're keeping on the lookout and that you're keeping on the lookout. So he says, don't give up. He says, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up is what he says. And he's having me gently pat my hands, is don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. And then you're so welcome, Veronica. And then I'm just sliding through the comments here. Okay. All right. So let's see here. And hold on. I feel like I missed one here. So sometimes they go through so fast. I'm like, oh, what happened? And then I see Alicia and then Beth. Beth says, can you tell me anything about my golden brew? Does not like to go for walks or go outside by himself. And you're so welcome, Rachel. So what I pick up on with your golden is I like to he's having me turn my head like this. I like to have somebody else be on the lookout with me, to be on the lookout with me, to be on the lookout with me. I like that. I need some extra assurance that somebody else is on the lookout with me. And he's showing me something that you can attach to his collar. So I'm going to show up this little heart again. So a little heart that you can attach to his collar or harness, or a little bone to be okay, this is my little guardian, or a little he's making me think of oh gosh, what are they, those little dogs that not the little dogs, it's a big dog that is a search and rescue dog in the mountains, and they have that little barrel that they kind of wear on their collar, a little thing that you could put on his collar that will help to give him extra strength when he goes for walks and when he goes outside, my little extra security, because I like to have people look with me. So that's what I get, is something to help give me extra security that is attached to my collar, is what I pick up on with that. And you are so welcome, Diana. I'm happy to help. And then let's see here. And then Alicia says, how is Winter feeling? Winter just actually just made me want to sneeze. She's like, achoo. She's like, achoo. She's like, I want to sneeze. And she's like, I'm staying and you're so welcome, Beth. She's like, I'm staying warm and cozy. and I'm staying warm and cozy too. And I like it when like I can see with the light in the sky, the light in the sky, the light in the sky. I like the light in the sky. And then I really want you to like massage my hips and do some like touch around my hips. Like it would feel really good if you did some like touch and massage around my hips. That would be really helpful and really beneficial for me to do some massage and touch around my hips is what I get. Like especially my which side? My let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, she's like massage my hips, and then oh, it's like 20 degrees outside, but my son has her inside the house for now. She's like, as long as I can look outside and I can see the light outside and I'm staying warm. She's like, I'm staying warm. So she's like, I'm staying warm, and she's like, have him like work with my hips, like my she's like showing me my left and right hips, like have do that. And she says, she says, I love my person. I love my person. And she says she wants to know, oh, and you said you're in Mexico. So we haven't seen her in a while. She's like, when are you going to come seize me again? She says, she's like, her eyes got all big. She's like, when are you going to come and seize me again? I want you to come and seize me again. I really want you to come and see me. I really want you to come and see me is what she's showing me. Like, I really want you to come and seize me. Like she says, oh, okay. We watch her on camera. What does she think when we talk to her through the camera? She says she likes that, but she's like, wait, she's like, I want to seize you more too. But she says, she's like, don't stop that because I really like that. And I really like that. And I really like you to, have that connection with me for you to like to see me and watch me. And she's like, I love to like kind of like do the way I kind of like walk about and kind of show off and just like really be me when you look through the camera. She says she really likes to do that. She says I like to be a little bit of a show off. She's like, I like that. She says, I like that. She says, I like it, is what she says. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I need a drink of water. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. And then you said, okay, thank you. I need to tell my son to massage her hip. Yeah, and there's some like great YouTube videos on that. And actually through there's a great book called The Dog Lover's Guide to Massage, and it's by Megan Arnold. It's ARYUELT, I believe, and it has a lot of good diagrams and whatnot in it on how to on just doing like some basic massage. And I think she has a course that she offers too, like that's called Helping Your Dog's Hips. So that might be something that your son might want to check on into, especially the dogs that are the bigger breed dogs. They tend to have like some of those problems with their hips. So that could definitely be something that could definitely for sure be super beneficial. So there is that. So, all right. Oops, sorry about that. I'm gonna see if anybody else has any other questions here. Let's see here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sal. You are amazing. So Sal actually put the information about the book in the comments. So any of you that have dogs, like it's a great book. And she actually has a horse lovers one too. And it is amazing. Like it has like really cool like illustrations and really like good ways if you just want to do some like a little bit of massage for your pets. Like, and there are certainly professionals that do pet massage, but you could definitely do a lot yourself as well. So there is that. So yes, it is a good book. So thank you, Sal, for putting that in there. I love it. Like when you guys help with that, it's so awesome. So thank you so much. So yeah, it's such a great book. So yeah, so I recommend it to a lot a lot of people, and I've had a lot of clients that I've worked with have gotten the book. Come here, Nugget. I'm gonna see. I think Nugget wants to say hi. Let's see if she does. Come here, up. Come on. You gonna say hi? Let's see if she does. Oops. Go this way. There we go. Can you say hi? Look, say hi. She says hi. Can you say hi, Nugget? Oh, she said, oh, I'm gonna be shy. So I'm gonna be shy. My little Nugget. She's just my little love bug. So oh, and Emmy says if anyone needs pet massage near Bowie, Maryland, I know someone's cool. Yeah, there's so many. It's like animal massages. So it's so cool. Hey, Jody, good to see you. Let's see here. Can you tell the kitties, our neighbors are taking care? Oh, thank you, Sal. Oh, can you tell the kitties, our neighbors are taking care of them while we go skiing? Oh, Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Happy New Year. I'm like 2022. Like I am ready for 2022. It is going to be a great year. Actually, went to a vision board party with a friend today, and it was amazing. I'm so excited about my vision board and what I put on it, and then what my friend helped me put on it. I'm so excited. So 2022, I am ready. I am ready, ready, ready. And hey, Nancy. And so yes, so Ruby and Charlie are like, wait, you're supposed to be telling us something. So yes, I'm letting them know, like, okay, like, and they're like, okay, how long is it going to be again? Then I'm like, okay, like your mom will show you like how long it's going to be. You know, you're not going to starve because the neighbors are going to feed you. You're going to be fine. You're going to have room here and room there. Like you'll be able to you'll have this space and this space. Okay, 1 week. So they're okay. So Ruby and Charlie are like, okay. They're like, not 1 day more. And that's Ruby saying that. Ruby's like, not 1 day more. She's like, not 1 day more. She makes me want to go like that with my eyes. She's like, you say 1 week? She's like, it's 1 week. She's like, I'm a matter of fact girl. She's like, it's 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. And Charlie's like, oh, geez. So, oh my goodness. I love them. So yes, have fun skiing too. Oh my goodness. So you are going to have fun. Let's see here. You said they will come play. I know she's so annoyed. It's so cold and she can't get outside. Exactly. She's like, ugh. She's like, ugh. She like made me want to she said, okay, like, excuse me for saying this. So she says this to the, so she's like, F this shit is what she said. She's like, F this. And sorry, like, if that offends anybody, but like our animals, like, can talk like that sometimes. And I know, like, this kitty, Ruby Welsh, she's like, oh, damn snow. She's like, I don't like it. And she's like, I'm, even though, like, I want to go outside, but I'm not going to go outside in that snow. She's like, ugh. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's dangerous on her feet. And yep, she's sassy just like her mama. Yeah, I love that. You gotta love a little sass, right? We all need a little sass in the world. And like sometimes I think we take things like so seriously. And it's like, you know what? Like, we gotta like not take things seriously. And I agree with Rachel. Rachel says, well, she is Jody's cat. Laugh out loud. So yes. So there you go. So that's it. Because they are, like if we have that sass, like in our personality, like a lot of times, like our pets in our life will amplify different parts of our personality, and that's just what they do and who they are, right? So that's it's totally good. So let's see here. Big shifts. Foster moved out and Keaton took his room. So it's a big week. Laugh out loud. She sure is. Laugh out loud. Yeah, oh my goodness. So yeah, so she's like, well, wait a minute. She wants to know what's going to happen with let's see here, with Keaton's room. She's like, well, wait, if Foster moved and then Keaton moved into the other room, what's going to happen to the other room? She's like, am I still going to be able to go in that room? And hey, Elizabeth, she's like, it's important for me to go into that room. So like, am I still going to be able to go into that room? And she says, she's like, when's Foster going to come and see me? She's like, Foster better make time to come and see me. And she just had me like stomp my foot. She's like, Foster needs to make time to come and see me, and Foster just needs to make time to come and see me. And I guess he can see Charlie too, but he needs to make time to come and see me. That's really like I'm the important one for him to come and see. Oh my goodness. So yes, and have so much fun skiing too. I attempted skiing once years ago, and let's just say like it did not work out good. Like I went yeah, it did not work out good for me. So but I'm always open to maybe try it again, but my first experience was not that great. But let's see here. Guest room or kitty room, more likely. Yep. He promised to come and see. He promises to come and see her. He knows that for sure. Yeah. Where Tish worried they were tight. Yeah, like this. She's like going like, yeah. She's like, I'll be okay. She's like, you guys just have to. She's like, you just have to pick up the slack. She's like, you just have to pick up that slack for like me. Not having Foster, so you guys kind of have to pick that up. She says you have to pick that up, and she's like, "Ooh, kitty room." She's like, "I like that." She's like, "Kitty room." She's showing me like a little cardboard kind of scratcher thing that's kind of like a ramp that she can go up, and maybe like little shelves and stuff that you can put in there. You know, the little shelves that you can put on the wall, like the little kitty shelves that they can go and they can climb on. And she's like, I'll be okay. She's like, he just needs to come and visit, and so it'll be okay. And she's like, you can just give me some extra little loves and some extra little loves, and she's like, it'll be all good. She says Keaton would love to be with her more if she's open. Yep, we can do that. So yeah, she's like, okay. She's like, have him show me. She's like this. She's like, have him show me. She's like, have him maybe like take me into the room with him and show me and show me his stuff that he's good like Foster. He's good like Foster. He's good like Foster. And she's like, ooh. And then maybe when Foster comes, maybe like I'll be sitting with Keaton and we'll see if what Foster thinks of that is what she just said. Oh my goodness. I love her. And hey, Abby, good to see you. So, let's see here. So yeah, she says she's totally open to that. And then, thank you. I'm so glad I caught you. I'll tell Keaton, laugh out loud. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm happy you caught me too. I'm happy to be back because last Sunday I was down at my parents for the holidays, so I didn't do my Facebook Live, but I'm happy to be back this Sunday. So and I'm glad I got to go see my parents for the holidays because that's always really important, and it's always fun to spend time with them on Christmas. I always love to do that. So let's see here. Kathy says, can you tell me anything else about Sasha? Is she happy? What else does she need? She says, yes, she's happy. And she says that she just like give her more time, that's going to be the most important thing, and to let her know that like she's there to stay with you, that like she's there to stay, like you're her person and she's yours, that she's there to stay, like that there's no like crossing into like another place, that she's with you, she's supposed to stay with you, you're her person, and then you guys are definitely staying together. She says that. And also too, she says like more kind of like enrichment type stuff. She says some more enrichment type stuff, like show me some like toys, and she showed me kind of like soft kind of plushy toys. She showed me kind of like a toy that's like kind of like a square, that's kind of like a square dice, how like the dice that you hang from like a car review mirror. She's showing me something like that's that size, but it's kind of like hot pink and purple, that it's hot pink and purple, and like other little like kind of long like the, oh gosh, what's that, like it's like a long pink toy that's like a dog, and it's like a long pink toy, and it kind of looks like a snake, but it's not, and it has like a little head on it, like it's like a little long pink toy, and like other just like really kind of soft plushy toys. She's like, have some like really nice soft things for me, and like a nice like hot pink blanket for me to lay on, like hot pink and purple. She's like, I like hot pink and purple, hot pink and purple. And just imagine like the surrounding her with like the color pink for unconditional love. And, maybe like when you're not with her, carry like a piece of rose quartz with you with that intention of like what that is that's like the conduit for that connection of love between her and you, that conduit of love, that piece of rose quartz. And I definitely feel like that will really help as well. So that's the other thing that I'm picking up on. And yeah, and she says yes. She's like, oh wait, yes, I am happy. She says, I am happy. I am happy. Because she's like, I'm starting to discover what love is and what love feels like. So I'm happy that I'm really discovering what love is and feeling into what love is. So she says, thank you for that gift. She says, thank you so much for that gift. That really means a lot to her. So she says, mwah. She's like, thank you. She says, I'm trying to embrace that more. And she says, thank you so much for that gift that you gave her and that you gave her for that. So that's what I'm getting with that. So let's see here. I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions, and then I'm probably going to get ready to wrap it up. So let's see here. Let me see if anybody else has any other questions. And then I'm here every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I do this, so feel free to like tell your friends if you know somebody that would be interested. Feel free to spread the word. So anyway, yeah, feel free to spread the word. And then and then I put the link to my website in there if you're interested in a longer session. It is ShaunaMarieFisher.com. So feel free to check out what I do there. And I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your questions and just for your energy, for being here. It just means so much to me to connect with you all. And I hope you all have an amazing week. And I will look forward to connecting with you. And then also thank you for listening to the replay as well. And then I will look forward to connecting with you next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. There is hope, and I'm here for any support you need. There is hope. Just don't give up, because she says don't give up. She's like, I do love you. I do love you, and it's just going to take me longer to show that in the way that you're going to see it, in the way you want to see it. She says it's going to take longer for you to see it in the way that you want to see it, is what she says. So yeah, and I'm sending you so much love, and here for any support that any of you need. And you're so welcome, Veronica. And I just love connecting with you all. So again, thanks for being here live, and then thanks for listening to the replay. And then I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And bye for now, and much love. Bye-bye. Take care.